Hey guys, welcome back. We are getting ready to continue on with more Civilization Revolution, and we are continuing on with our wonderful attack of Russia. And we've got some other things happening as well. We are currently in the process of building the World Bank unit. And of course, that thing still tells us to build the United Nations building. We're getting ready to dump a bunch of spies on the French. So yeah, that's I think that's where we are. I don't know if I've got anything else to add except to just kind of keep on keeping on with what we're doing here. I don't know what I want to build in Chicago right now. What have we got? I guess I can do this. This won't take long to do. It's just kind of random thing to build. Oh yeah, that's right. I have that. That the Russians took on my old battleship that had a bunch of tanks on it and got it killed. So I'm kind of aggravated by that initially. So it's... where do I want to send this? I don't even know where I want to send this artillery unit. But yeah, so we got to try to figure out where we're going to send our... or how we're going to take out more of Russia. We're still kind of working on getting that kind of figured out. Let's get these up here. We'll form that army. And then, yeah, this won't take much to overrun them and get them wiped away. Okay, so now let's advance. I'm just going to set you guys right in front here. Hopefully they... and then get this unit up here too. Right behind it. Oh yeah, that's right. I got more spies there just waiting. You are the Russians. I don't like seeing that there. Alright, but anyway, I got to get this cruiser unloaded with these spies. So, there they are. Now I can try to focus on this. They killed my battleship. It was like 18-6, so there's a good chance that they'll defeat me. So this may be the last you see of this cruiser that was transporting spies to us from them. Indeed, they did not win. Okay, I got good revenge on Russia. If they call for peace, I'll accept it. I'm going to fortify them there just because I need to. You need to stop producing cruiser or battleships now. And you need to go work on... let's have you do... what do I want to have them do? I guess we'll just go with infantry for now. That's a pretty good one to just kind of stick with. I'm going to send this... I'm going to try to get this ship kind of up in the direction of where our main battle is taking place with Russia. Same thing with this submarine. Artillery. You can just fortify here. You can just fortify there. What else have we got going on? What are you working on? You're working on infantry? That's fine. That's fine. I don't know who that is. That's probably Russia. I'm surprised they didn't attack us, though. That's kind of shocking. But anyway, we're getting really close to winning. What is this? Is this a ring, or is this just... let's move the ring first. That way we can just kind of clear the area out of spies and then deal with things easily that way. This will be the easiest way to do it. So we're just going to continue to demolish. We're going to demolish a building. We demolished a temple. Now we can send these lonely spies in to do things like kidnap this great person. I've still got a ship. So I'm going to need... who is this? Okay, the spy. I'm going to send that spy that direction too. And same thing with this spy, I guess. All these guys are going to go down to that other town. You... can you go out to that boat? Wait, hang on a minute. What? Oh, shoot. I didn't realize I had another spy. All right, well, let's get this boat over here. I want to let this stupid spy off, but I can't. I can't. Because I didn't mean to put her on there. I thought I had the great person. I didn't pay attention. Oh, man. This is super risky, but I'm going to do it. Wait. Oh, that's the French. Okay, well, in that case, that's not that big a deal. Even though we're infiltrating the French with tons and tons of spies right now. And we're going to get some more because I'm working on more spies over here right this second. This should be pretty solid, so let's give it a try. 96 against 52. But that's not... I don't even think that was including our naval. That wasn't even with our naval support. I don't even know if artillery units can have naval support. But they certainly didn't have it, and they certainly didn't need it. That was nuts. That was pretty nuts. However, I'm going to have this other one just kind of hang back here until I can get these other artillery units that I wanted up there. So now we're going to go ahead and start working on more artilleries to send up in that direction. How are we coming on the World Bank? Where are we? 6 turns? I think we can handle that. The only thing I'm concerned about at this point is if our friends... Whoa, okay. Well, let's send at least one of these infantry units up here. What was I saying? I was talking about... Oh, yeah, the United Nations. So I just hope that the French have not started building that. If they started building that before we started building our bank unit, our bank wonder, there's a very good possibility that they could still get that cultural victory before we have a chance to get our economic victory. I don't know if I explained that very well the first time. So yeah, if they build the United Nations building before we finish the bank, then they will win a cultural victory and win the game. I mean, it just depends on how long it would take them to build that. It may not take them that long at all. Let's send this one back down. Just a random battleship that I've got up here. Kind of forgot about this one. Oh my gosh, they need to stop telling me that. I am well aware, but I'm working on something else right now that is so much more important. Well, it's not really more important, but it's definitely a higher priority for me right now. And that's building that. Okay. Sometimes I didn't pay attention to how many artilleries that was building, because I have just formed a whole nother army right there. So let's go ahead and attack again. This is all without the naval support. I just figured I'd remind you all that these guys are not attacking with the naval support this time. Okay, another spy. Might as well form a ring right here. Have them stay. Get these infantries up here. Yeah, we got some units getting ready to head up that direction, so I didn't really want them to park there, but that's where he stopped. I guarantee you there's some spies here. A pretty tough spy, really. Not too many single-handed spies. Ooh, we demolished a university. That's pretty good. That's pretty solid. Oh, they sent another spy? They got another spy there already? Oh, man. Well, maybe they didn't have a spy ring. Maybe they just had 3 spies sitting there individually. Wouldn't that be something? They probably did, but here we go again. We should be able to kick her a little butt and send our little spies in there to sabotage something or potentially steal. Yeah, let's just demolish another building. Alright. Let's just see if that has hurt their culture significantly. That really has. I don't know what happened to all hers. Probably because I captured cities and they got nothing left. I can't even believe they're still in this. I could just end it for them, but I'm going to have mercy on them and not wipe them out of the game entirely. Yes, I am aware. Would you stop telling me that? I'm working on something else. Another way to win the game. A market was built in this city. But we need to get a little bit of fortification here. So let's just work on infantry units there. That's not so big a deal. Perhaps you defeated my little rifleman army. Nevertheless, your expansionist greed will be your downfall. I'm kind of thinking it won't be. Even though, technically speaking, morally speaking, it should be. Which is exactly why I worry about the French actually completing the United Nations before I get a chance to finish the bank. But your misguided fantasies of a cultural victory will be dashed by our mighty armies. I'm not even trying for a cultural victory there, lady. Trying for a banking and an economic victory there. Again. Nice. Achieve 6 victories, so let's go with Scout, because it's nice to be able to see what kind of defenses their city has got. Let's get these guys up here too, just to sit right behind and be prepared for whatever comes. Alright, you are artillery. Might actually send this up there too, just for the fun of having cannons. I've been watching a lot of war movies lately, so it's kind of cool to see cannons. Yeah, we're pretty solid. I'm going to send in another infantry with these cannons. We're going to take Russia by storm here. What are you? Infantries? Alright, we're going to keep sending them over here. I got another artillery. That's fine. Spanish, I'm not really worried about the Spanish, even though we are like right at their back door or their front door or something. I wonder if they would do anything if I just sent one of these artilleries right here and just fortified it. I wonder if they will do anything. Probably not. Oh crap, I forgot I was doing that. So let's have them stop that. And let's have them work on... I don't really want them to work on any units. I mean, I think we're about to kind of take this. Yeah, a workshop. Why not? However, I will move this out. Alright. Everything's looking pretty good. I don't know why you keep telling me that. I'm trying to do the banking thing. Alright, now we need to get... Let me move this. Can I move this, please? Because I really... First off, I don't even know if this spy by herself can do anything. We'll just leave her there, though. And we'll head back to here. I'm going to let him off. And then I'm going to get this spy unit over here and onto the boat. Yeah, we're ready. Like, we're ready to take this. $72 to $37. That's just that one. What about this one? $96 to $37. I'd like to point out something as well, that this is the Russians' headquarters, or their capital of, I think it's their capital. Why is it not? Yeah, Moscow. Even if they take out this one artillery army here, which they did not, we still got another one, I think, on the way. No, we got cannons and infantry on the way. Another spy just completed. Let's send them over here. Whoops, that's really not how I wanted that to go, but oh well, no worries. No worries at all. Yes. It's too bad cannons also move just one unit, or one square per move. And we got ourselves another... Wait, hang on a minute. Oh, there's just two of them. Okay, I thought that was... I thought there was another one. Let's finish that one. And I am going to send it with them up here. And I'm just going to have these ships. Who are you? You're Russian. So I'm going to have Battleship attack you. Yeah, Russia. You picked the wrong time to get on my bad side. Even though you really didn't do anything. I honestly don't even remember why this conflict started, but it you know, I don't know why. I don't remember. But that's okay. I don't know where I want this guy to go. I thought I had a plan for it, but that was before I got a decent amount of revenge on Russia. I was able to rush some troops and get some things done. Yeah, they need to. I wish they'd quit telling me that. I really wish they would. Because my plan is obviously not to do that. Let's get a factory going. That'll take some time. We got 34,000 gold pieces right now. That's pretty significant. Now we got tons of ships in this area. That's also ours. That's got the spies. So let them off. Okay. Yeah, this ship can just come and hang out right here. I'm going to just wait until after I can get that ring to potentially, gosh. Sorry, I'm focusing on other things at the moment. So, I think let's do this. Because that's a pretty good deal. We just converted that city to ours. And did we also capture a great... Oh my gosh. I am having a hard time today talking. Did we capture a great person with that? I kind of think we might have. I'm not sure. But we really need to get some solid units going here. So we're going to I'm going to rush the first artillery unit. And they're going to fortify here for sure. Yeah, and we're just going to keep attacking like what we've been doing. They don't have much left. They really don't. We're about to push them out. We might have just pushed them out the rest of the way. So, I know there's more Russian territory. You want peace? I will give you peace now that I have your capital. That is fine with me. I want to check on our bank status. We're almost there. We just need 2 more turns, and we should successfully win and complete the game here. So now there's a couple questions because they definitely got more territories over here. I'm not really concerned about those, but I do think I want to get some good territories in here. I mean, they're not going to bother to attack us again. That'd be kind of dumb on their part to do. But this one in particular, I might just set this one here and fortify it, just so that way they can't really get at us. You are going to go in here and fortify. At some point, I want to get these infantry units that I've currently got kind of sitting, and I want to get them into the city we just captured. So that's a high on my to-do list, and we got a lot of units sitting right here right now. And they'll do the same thing. I'm gonna move these guys into this city we just some of these guys I'm gonna move into the city we just captured. But we want to hold this capital here strong. All right, I think I can stop that. We're about done. We really are. We're really getting close. But There's just some things we don't really need to worry about right now. I'm not even worried about building units in, what is this, Hollowbane? Not really worried about it because, like I said, we're just about done. So, or at least we should be just about done. And so, yeah, this artillery army is going to hang out there. You guys can hang out here, but let's get them back in here. We'll form ourselves up an army here, fortify it. You can fortify there. You can fortify there. We'll end this turn. The Russians have replaced their fundamentalism with a republic, which that could very well mean that they're going to try to settle some more land, even though, as we discovered a couple turns ago, there's not much left to settle. And so we only need 3 additional enemy palaces to win a domination victory. That is obviously not what we're trying for. We've only got really 1 turn left to even accomplish that, because we're about to finish off with the bank there. And a great person, Frederick Douglass, has appeared in Philadelphia. We are not going to do what that thing wants us to do in regards to building the United Nations building. We've completed the trade of Troy's wonder in, I don't even know what city that was. It didn't give me enough time to read it. So, what do we want to build here? What kind of wonders we got? Should I start building? Should I start building the United Nations? I don't really think there's a point to doing that. Let's just start building a temple. Let's just start basic. We got tons of gold, but we're about to finish. I think this is about over. So I'm just going to go ahead and go through the motions of setting up new buildings and things like that. A barracks. I hadn't built a barracks in Chicago yet, which is kind of hard to believe considering all that I really wanted to do. All that I had to do there in Chicago for a while. I had a lot to do. All those guys, yeah, I don't even know where I want to move all these guys still. And there's their wonderful spy again. They're trying to work on more buildings that we probably destroyed. So we're going to destroy another one. We just demolished their walls, which leaves that particular city vulnerable. So I don't think I explained what walls do, because I don't think I built any walls in any of my cities. So what a wall does is when you build a wall around your city, it cannot be culture flipped, and it does gain in some strength in terms of it being defensible and things like that. Let's get these guys in here. Get these guys in here. Yeah, we'll get you guys in there as well. Yeah, we had a lot of troops there toward the end. Frederick Douglass. Let's send him up here to Cadiz. Oh, I still don't need that. Hang on. That's not what I want. Go back. Alright, let's move him over here to Granada. See if we can use him here. Can we use him here? We can. He just adds population to our city. We'll end the turn. I don't know what they're doing. They're just sending out units. Okay. So we now will win an economic victory. So that should be it. I don't think it's going to give us another turn. That would be kind of silly, but sometimes I feel like it does do that. Yeah. All right. So that is a civilization revolution. It's very possible that later on I'll go back to this game and try to win at in a different way other than just economic victory. So yeah, but there you have it, guys. So one of the cool things too about the ending, I mean, obviously you can now see who came in, who followed behind. So we'll hit quit here, and then we'll get to see. Okay, quit this. The histograph is kind of neat because it kind of gives you it kind of shows you the timeline of everybody and when things happen. So what's kind of neat is you can look at the Zulu, which is the lightest. Well, there's kind of like, okay, so we're at the top, then the Spanish, then the French, which the French, like I said, they never really engage in any conflict whatsoever, which is really kind of weird. Because they didn't. Like, I don't even think I ever attacked the French. Did I ever attack them? I don't even know if I did. But I was, aside from sabotaging, you know, with spies and stuff, obviously I sent tons of spies to them. But yeah, that's why their space there, you know, doesn't really adjust much, because they never really lost or gained anything, except for just what I don't know, they just kind of kept to themselves, which is initially good. Then you go down one below the French, that's the Zulu. Obviously, you know, we had, you know, the Zulu had expanded quite a bit there, and then all of a sudden, I can't even remember what initiated that particular conflict, but shortly after that, I mean, we just captured city after city after city of theirs. I think we captured like 3 cities, 2 or 3. But they were pretty close together, and but we did capture those, and yeah. Then below them is the Spanish. Obviously, like, they fell apart a little bit toward the end, but not too bad. They definitely aren't what they were, because just like what happened with the Zulu, we pretty much captured 2 of their cities right out of the gate. Or, well, not right out of the gate, but back to back, pretty close, just within a couple turns. And so that really kind of took them out a little bit, and that dwindled them back to one, pretty much just their main city. And of course, you know, Russia, it doesn't really show that very well there, because Russia had so many other cities still. But yeah, I mean, them losing their capital was kind of a big deal for them there toward the end. I mean, it could have been, because you can't, I mean, you can get your capital back, but I remember there was one game I was playing where right at the beginning I lost my capital. And I had 2 really, really small cities established outside of that. And I just could not get them to produce enough troops to get my capital back. I just couldn't do it. So I just got annihilated there at the end, or at the beginning, like right out of the gate. It didn't take long at all. And of course the barbarians, you know, this is a pretty typical thing, to where they just kind of die. I mean, it took them several thousand years to die off, though. Yeah. So anyway, yeah, that's the histograph. I love looking at that. It's kind of fun to see kind of where they start falling apart and all that good stuff. So yeah, I don't know yet what game I'm gonna use to replace this one, but I got a whole bunch kind of lined up that I would like to do, but I've got some other plans. I want to finish up with Metal Arms, and obviously we're still going through the Ratchet and Clank series. That's obviously that one's gonna be a while before we finish that one up. So yeah, maybe we'll just start another round of this, and I'll try to win in maybe I'll do domination victory, or maybe I'll do cultural victory, or something like that. Those 2 I've done multiple times when I play this. It's generally those are the easiest 2 routes to generally go. But yeah, that's Civilization Revolution. That's the way you win economically. So yeah, guys, check out some of the other videos.